Alright, what is going on, guys? I have another video for you all, and today I'm talking about everything I want to see at E3 2016. So let's just get right on with this list. So first, I want to see Psychonauts 2. Now, I don't know how far they've gotten with Psychonauts 2 because it was just announced last year, but if they have at least another trailer for us, maybe just a little bit of gameplay, that would be awesome because Psychonauts 1 was a serious classic. That thing was so awesome. If you got to play that back in the days, you're awesome too. Next, I want to see more PS VR games, like full-on games, full-fledged games with a story mode and everything. I want to see more PS VR games. We haven't been seeing enough of them, and I want to see more. Next, I want to see Horizon Zero Dawn because they just released a new trailer called Aloy's Journey, I think, and that looked pretty sweet. I mean, that game looks pretty awesome. I really want to see more from it. It sucks that it got delayed though till next year. That really sucks. So hopefully they can make up for it a little bit more with new gameplay instead of just the same old gameplay in that new trailer. I'd like to see just a little bit more. So fifth on my list is Agents of Mayhem. Now if you don't know what Agents of Mayhem is, it was just announced a couple of days ago, I think, and it's made by Volition, the same people who made Saints Row. And that's what makes it super exciting because this actually takes place in the same universe as Saints Row. However, that's possible, but it takes place in the same universe. I mean, I freaking loved Saints Row. I played 2, 3, and 4. Couldn't play part 1 because I was Xbox only, but still, I played all of them, the ones that I could, and I loved every single one of them. Part 3 not as much, but still, they were all still really fun. So I'm really excited and interested in what Agents of Mayhem has in for us because the trailer itself wasn't that crazy or cool or anything. It was mainly just at the end of the trailer that I was like, Jesus Lord, that looks awesome. Now sixth on my list is a new Spider-Man game. I don't know if you've heard about the rumors of the new Spider-Man game that's being made by Sucker Punch. I'm actually gonna make another video about that after this one, but just to make it brief on here, Sucker Punch may be making a new Spider-Man game, and if they are, thank goodness, because they need a good Spider-Man game. Spider-Man has had crappy games. The only ones that are decent are Spider-Man 2 and Web of Shadows. Other than that, they're either lame or just not memorable in any ways at all. So they need a new Spider-Man game, a good one. If Sucker Punch is behind it, that's awesome. Next, I want to see PS4 Neo. I'm really interested in this because it sucks because I already have a PS4. That really sucks. But I'm still interested in how much more different the Neo is. I want to see how much they actually upgraded it. If they only like allowed 4K, or if there's like actually something more to it than just 4K capabilities. Jesus, I can't talk. But next, this one might be a little shocker to you guys, but I actually do want to see Infinite Warfare. Now, before you hate on me, let me explain myself. I'm actually interested in how the gameplay is gonna work and look. Now, I know that they said that they're not gonna show off multiplayer until like September, so I'm not looking forward to it as much anymore. But I'm still a little bit interested. I just kind of want to see how it looks like, but I'm not crazy interested in it. Although, what I really do want to see is the dogfights in space. That looks kind of cool. If you actually do that manually, that'd be awesome. Next is obviously the opposite of Infinite Warfare, literally. Battlefield 1. Now, I really want to see Battlefield 1 because it takes place in World War 1. Which is why they named it Battlefield 1, which I think is really stupid, but who cares? It looks cool. Hopefully it is cool, because, Battlefront looked cool, but we all know how that turned out. But, this is Battlefield. Battlefield usually tends to get it right, except for Hardline. But still, they usually tend to get it right, and I'm really hoping Battlefield 1 is cool. The trailer looked really good. Gameplay seems like it'd be really interesting since it takes place in World War 1. So next is Titanfall 2. Now, I was always excited in Titanfall 1, but I never played it because I don't have an Xbox. So when it was announced for PlayStation also, I was like, hell yes, Titanfall 2. I mean, I know that Titanfall 1 didn't do the best, it kind of faded out. But I mean, Titanfall 2 should be a lot better, because this is Respawn, the same people who made Modern Warfare 1 and 2. So Titanfall 2 has got to at least be fun, if anything. It's got to at least be fun, because, I mean, Part 1 was pretty fun. Next is Prey 2. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but on Mr. Matty Plays podcast with Shinobi602, Shinobi did confirm that Prey 2 is coming back. Okay, Bethesda has greenlit it again, and it's coming back. It might not be the same title, and it might not look and play exactly the same way, but it is Prey 2. It's the same game, just maybe a little bit different, but I do want to see how that looks like. Next, number 12 is Skyrim Remastered. Now, I already made a full video talking about that, so I'm not going to be talking about it much, just that I want to see how it looks like. I want to see if it actually looks significantly different, or if it looks just slightly different. This is Bethesda. They tend not to half-ass as much, but, who knows. And 13th on my list is a new Xbox One, because I don't have an Xbox One currently, so, I've been hearing that there are going to be 2 new Xbox Ones, a Slim and one that's better than the Xbox One, like capability wise it's better. So I am excited in that, because if it is going to be significantly better, then I don't need to buy a current Xbox One. I could just buy the new one that's coming out. So I am excited for that. I do want to see what Microsoft has in store for us with the new Xboxes. Next, I have Dreams, which is made by Media Molecules, the same people who made Little Big Planet 1 and 2, which I freaking loved. I played the crap out of both of those. And Dreams looks really interesting, because it looks like it's finally the game that I've been freaking waiting for, where you can literally create anything and everything that you want. Now, after Dreams, I'm actually looking forward to Friday the 13th, the video game, because there's not really any gameplay for it yet, but its concept sounds pretty interesting. It's kind of like Evolve, how there's one person plays as Jason, and I think there's like 4 people who play as survivors. And this actually reminds me a lot of Dead by Daylight, which I've seen some gameplay by some YouTubers recently, and that game looks freaking fun. So if Friday the 13th is anything like that, then you just expect like all around fun for that game. I mean, Dead by Daylight looks really fun, so if Friday the 13th can be just as fun, that'd be awesome. Now, this next one is a stretch, because it's not really confirmed. There aren't really any rumors for it either, and it's The Last of Us 2. Now, we all know that we all love The Last of Us 1, so I'm really curious if they're going to make a The Last of Us 2. I mean, they can't not make it. Part 1 made so much money and sold so many copies. It was ridiculous. And there was that secret Easter egg in Uncharted 4, where there was a poster of a redheaded girl that said The Last of Us, but, parts of The Last of Us were blocked out. But still, and I know it did say Dark Horse Comics at the bottom right corner, but I'm still holding out that it's just, leading to The Last of Us 2, and I'm just gonna throw this out here, but I'm pretty sure that's not Ellie in the poster. That's probably her mom, because why the hell would Ellie need a gas mask when she's immune? The only reason why, the only person who would need it is probably her mom, because, that, or she's grown up and she's pregnant and she doesn't know if her daughter's gonna be immune. I mean, why did I say daughter? I mean kid. She doesn't know that her kid may be immune, so maybe that's why she's wearing the gas mask. But I still think it's Ellie's mom, but not Ellie, because that seems too weird. Next is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. You can't put the space between butt and hole, okay? But anyways, I want to see that, because Part 1, I never played Part 1, which was The Stick of Truth, which looked awesome. But now I can actually play this one. And I don't know why I never bought Part 1, I just never did, but this one looks really awesome. I'm really excited for the Fractured Butthole, because now you play as superheroes, which I freaking love superheroes. Now, second to last is Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda looks really interesting, especially because I never played the original 3 of Mass Effect, mainly because I was really young back then, and I did only play the multiplayer of Part 3, whenever part 3 came out, I played the crap out of its multiplayer. Even though it's really redundant, I played it a lot. Like, it was like every day I played its multiplayer for some reason. It was just really fun. I think it might have been like how the characters worked and all that, but I really enjoyed it. And now that Mass Effect is being rebooted, basically, I can get back into it because it's gonna be updated gameplay, better graphics, and hopefully a really good story too, with really good characters like the previous 3. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda. And last on the list is new games. Okay, I really want to see new games that haven't been announced yet, or that aren't rumored about or anything. Like games we know nothing about at all. Whether that is indie games or games made by big time publishers, it doesn't matter. I want to see new games that are really interesting. I really want to see new games because I don't mind HD remasters. They're kind of cool, but new games, I would definitely prefer that over HD remasters. And that'll be it for today, guys. Originally there was 20 things on this list, but since Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced that it wasn't going to be at E3, I had to take it off the list. So now it's only 19, which I don't like uneven numbers. But that'll be all for the video for today, guys. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.